Well, here I am again. And I had so much response off of the first video I did that everybody said I need to make another one. So, thought I'd give it a little stab at it here. We've had so much stuff happening in the news. And there's a couple subjects that everybody's talking about and worried about. So I thought maybe I might jump on a couple of them there. You might take all the kids out of the room because I cuss like a sailor, but I'm retired from the Army. My dad was in the Navy for 27 years. So that made me a Navy brat for quite a while. And that's probably where I get my cussing from. It sounds like a drunken sailor on a 3-day pass. Anyway, enough of that. Well, kind of the hot topic there for a little while was Obama going down to Dallas. I don't think the people down in Dallas, even in Texas, wanted him to really be there. He kind of showed his ass down there. First thing he did, is start telling everybody what everybody did wrong. Not him. He hasn't done anything wrong. And then he touches on, well, President Bush is there and did a very good job of kind of outlining his viewpoint on the situation. And it was a somber moment. And by the way, I'd like to say I'm very sorry for all the police officers that were killed down there and or injured. But Obama has to go down there, and guess what he comes up with? Yep, you guessed it. Gun control! Again, gun control, for Christ's sakes, man. You got to wait for people to get killed and then you come up with your political agenda? I've been waiting for him to come on TV about what happened in France. We're going to have truck control now? You're going to outlaw trucks? So if that happens in this country, that's the first thing you're going to jump on. I've heard a little sampling of that on the news. And they're making light of it, But we have to take Obama very seriously. Like I said in the first video, he's a Muslim. He's not from this country. Nobody seems to really know where he's from. He might be from outer space. God, I don't know. The guy was a first-term senator that all he had was maybe a little bit of background in community service of some sort. Community organizer. Yeah, that's what it was. And all of a sudden he becomes president of the United States. Not once, but twice. And he has kind of disrupted our whole world. Now that makes me touch on a subject here about Hillary. I, for the life of me, can't understand why the Democrats don't understand the problems we have. They don't, like Obama, they don't want to recognize the fact of where our terror is coming from. He's afraid to say those magical words. I mean, being a Muslim, I'm sure he's trying to protect his Muslim brothers. But Hillary, she doesn't want to change nothing. And we've already seen her work, and her husband, old Mr. Bill, can't keep his wicker nanny in his pants. No. And as President of the United States, he did part the ways for having oral sex. It's not called oral sex no more. Because he made it very clear that he didn't have sex with that woman. He just had oral sex with her. Well, that's a long old story that's been kicked around. But for Christ's sakes, you guys look at Hillary. I mean, she looks like she just doesn't know where her broom is parked at, because she looks like a witch, for one thing. My gosh, can you pick somebody that even we're going to have to look at for 4 more years, or maybe 8? that doesn't look like she's been beat up by a Mack truck? And in her history, she's had her chance. Obama's had her chance with Hillary. Both of them have flunked everything. I just don't know, are the Democrats, maybe I don't understand, are the Democrats like the three monkeys? Don't hear nothing, don't see nothing, don't speak nothing? Or they can't see what's going on in the world, and they can't see that she doesn't have a clue, not a fucking clue, what to do about straightening this mess out. Number one, you got to stop spending money. Hello? You people don't have no fucking money. We give you guys everything we can, and what do you do with it? You give it to other people. And you keep giving it, and keep giving it, and keep giving it. For Christ's sakes. Like I said in my first video, none of us have got a military raise for 3 years under Obama. Social Security hadn't got no raise for 3 years under Obama. So don't look for anything happening this year. I'm sure he's probably, he wants a raise. He wants 18% raise. You know what he gives us? The last one we got was 1.3. And then they round that off to 1. But why are the Democrats sitting on their thumb, or have their thumb up their ass, and can't see what needs to be done? We're all in this together. If the Republicans have an idea of how to fix things, like Mr. Trump, well, all right. His ideas sound pretty good. Well, let's give it a shot, because what you got going right now ain't fucking working. Nope. You gotta move along with something else. You just can't say, well, we want the same thing for the next 4 or 8 years. We've already had it for 8 years. And it's a disaster. We're in the hole. We're broke. We're getting broker every day. It's billions of dollars every day as the clock ticks. We got to do something about that. Oh yeah, don't buy no gold and silver, because when everything goes to hell in a handbasket, who in the hell is going to want your gold and silver? Nobody. They're going to want guns. They're going to want ammunition. They're going to want food, water, on and on and on. Now, since I've touched on that subject just a little bit here, I don't want to get into detail, because I'm not here to educate you people. I'm here just to ask a question. But you look at what happened just today in Turkey. Turkey now is under martial law. The military has couped the government, and that's something we're worried about here in this country. Because Obama, if you don't know this, I'm going to clue you in. Hello, here's a clue. Obama can decide any time before he leaves office and declare martial law. That means we're not having a new president. Whether it's Hillary or Trump, makes no damn difference. He's going to elect himself, because he can come up and say, I don't think we can turn over the reins to somebody else because we are in such a mess here. Yeah, well, I wish he'd have done that the first year. Maybe we could have dealt with it. But anyway, you people better start looking at the news. You better see what's going on. This killing of mass people and stuff, whether it's with a truck or an assault weapon. Hello, there ain't no goddamn fucking thing as an assault weapon. Can't get that through anybody's head. They watch TV and they hear the media. Assault weapon, gun control. Well, you're going to wake up one day and there's going to be probably no food in the grocery store. We have martial law. You'd be lucky if a truck moves. You people in the city are screwed. You're fucked. You're going to have nothing to eat. Eventually the water's going to get cut off. It's not going to be pretty. Neighbor against neighbor. It's going to be a free-for-all. People that don't know how to survive on their own, they think meat comes from the grocery store. They think eggs and milk come from a grocery store. Well, you're going to find out where it comes from. really fast. You're going to have a speed course in survival. And I don't think a lot of you are going to make it. So, anyway, see how many people are pissed off. Like I said before, I don't give a fuck. I'm old. I'm set in my ways. But I try to look at the side of situations where we can fix it. It's broke, but we can fix it. The problem is, half of the United States population doesn't want to fix it. You just want to keep it the way it is. Well, you're going to welcome yourself to the new way of life if you keep going down that path. Think about it, people. Like I said, they call me Sergeant Major. I'll give you a salute on that one. See ya.